Good morning, guys. Happy September 1st. I cannot believe it's September. Oh, I forgot my seatbelt. Don't worry, I just left the house. I'm just running to get some coffee. My tire's making this weird noise. So today we want to talk about Epcot Food and Wine. It started August 28th and runs until November 12th. That's a really, really long time. So if you're in the Orlando or Florida area, if you're having a vacation at that time and love food and wine, definitely go to Epcot and check it out. We did a few years ago, and we had a great time. It was actually a surprise because we were there to do Halloween Horror Nights, and we're like, oh, you know, what else is going on? Do we want to go to Disney? What do we want to do? I was just kind of seeing in that time frame that we were going to be there, anything was going on, like special events, and lo and behold, I came across Epcot Food and Wine, and I'm like, wow, that sounds a lot of fun. I was like, you know, let's go to this park. So, this video is for someone who's never gone, who wants more information, how to kind of maneuver around what is food and wine, and yeah, and I'll probably be peppering in some of the countries and what food they're going to be doing. Not all of them, because it's a very long list, because there's a lot of countries and a lot of food. So yeah, I'm actually going to get coffee right now, so as I'm driving I will kind of give you some tips and some maybe frequently asked questions that people get. And one of them is, how much does food and wine cost? Well, it's free with your Epcot admission. So depending on what kind of Disney park tickets you have, like 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, we're just going to one Disney park one day, and that's unfortunately the most expensive one, and I think it's over $100, like $105, $110. But the good thing is, once you're in, it's an adult price for one person, 1 day. And once you're in, you are admitted to food and wine. Now, the only other extra things you have to pay is for, obviously, the food, the wine, the beer, desserts, anything you're trying is like a few bucks for each thing. Depending if it's wine or beer, sometimes it's like $7 or something like that. You can get beer flights or even wine flights. That might be a little bit more expensive. And obviously the food that you eat per plate, little like hand-sized plate that you get of that dish. And sometimes, like, my boyfriend and I would share it just to save money and to save on getting full, because we want to try almost every country. Not, you know, well, not every country, but almost every country. So that's another thing, another great pro tip. Don't eat breakfast, don't plan on eating dinner, because you will be full throughout the entire day depending on how many countries you get to. Don't do character breakfast that day, or anything like that. The park, I think, opens at 8 or 9. Food and Wine, the World Showcase, which is all the countries, opens at 11. So if you need something small just to kind of tide you over in the morning, you know, obviously go for it. But you don't want to get full. You know, that's the whole point, is you want to kind of try a little bit of everything, and you don't want to get full. Another pro tip, I just had it in my head, was you don't want to get full, obviously. Take breaks. Obviously, you know, you just kind of space it out. It gets very hot in Orlando. We had to take a lot of breaks, go into some stores and on some rides, just to cool off, because it is very hot. Drink lots and lots of water, obviously, no matter what park or what day you're going on. Oh, that's the other tip. Pro tip number 2, food and wine festivals do get very crowded because it's a special event. So you do want to go, if you can, during the week. It will be less crowded than the weekends. The weekends are absolutely insane. I've seen videos on YouTube about how crazy it is on the weekends. So if you can, go during the week. And we are doing just that. We are going on a Monday. Now, unless someone's taking a long weekend, then it might be still crowded, but hopefully, fingers crossed, on a Monday it won't be as crowded as a Saturday or Sunday, or even a Friday. All right, I'm gonna go get my coffee, so we're gonna take a break here, and I'm gonna continue on with my tips and tricks. Okay, I am back. Got coffee, heading back home. Yeah, I love my Dunkin' Donuts, and I always, every day, get up, get dressed, go out, get my coffee, come back. I don't make coffee at home. Is that like the definition of a coffee snob or what? So yeah. Anyways, back to Epcot. Another thing you want to do, and this is a pro tip for any Disney park really, is you still want to do rides. You obviously. So always get fast passes for the most popular rides or any ride ahead of you going to the parks. Now, if you do the My Disney app, which is a free download, you can go ahead and book those Disney fast passes on the app. Now, if you're staying on property, I think you can do the fast passes 60 or 90 days out from your day of being in the park. If you are not staying on Disney property, you can get it 30 days out. So today was my 30 days, so I just booked Soarin' in Epcot. I have my reservation, so as soon as that time comes up, maybe I think you can do maybe 5 minutes early. You can go up if you have a magic band. You just tap the magic band, they let you in, they say that you have a fast pass. If you don't have a magic band, I think if you have like just a pass, like a card or something like that, whatever you get into the park with, I think it links to that, and you get your fast passes on that. I think you just got to double check your situation. So yeah, definitely get your fast passes. With Epcot, I know the popular rides are Soarin', Test Track, and Frozen. Now, because I booked Soarin', I can't book, because you can have up to like 3 rides in a fast pass on different times, and you can't do the 3 most popular rides, obviously, and this goes with any park, because that's just, I don't know, that's just not the way they do it. So once you do your first big ride, so I'm doing Soarin' in the morning, as soon as I'm done with that, I can go on my app, book my next fast pass for Test Track or Frozen. I did Test Track, I've never done Frozen, so I want to do Frozen, and hopefully, I mean, we're going to be there all day. Hopefully I can get in before the park closes. I don't really know. We're going to be doing it's a lot of walking, by the way. It's another pro tip. Get comfy shoes. The park is huge. You want to have comfortable shoes, comfortable clothes, light clothes. It rains a lot in Florida. Bring an umbrella. Bring a poncho. Oh, they sell ponchos there, but you can bring a poncho or a raincoat. Showers pop up all the time in Orlando. You never know when, even though it says clear, all of a sudden halfway through the day there's a storm. And the good thing about Florida though, most storms only last like 5 or 10 minutes and then it clears out. It's the weirdest thing I've never seen. But occasionally you get a day it's gonna rain all day too. So if you only have that day in the park, you just gotta kind of make the best of it. And the park doesn't close if it rains. Obviously, if there's a hurricane, it might. But just a regular rainy day, it'll be open. You can still go. It's not going to be the most fun because you're getting wet. But you know what? If that's your only day, if it's the only ticket you have, like us, you got to make the best of it. So I'm just crossing my fingers we have good weather. So back to Food and Wine. What else can I tell you? What kind of food, right? So I'm almost home. I'm going to run through a few things of food, give you an example of what they look like. I'm going to post some pictures throughout this video of some of the sizes, what they look like, and obviously when I'm there, I'm going to give you a better understanding and do a vlog at Food and Wine as we're doing it. Maybe do a live video, or maybe a live Facebook video or something. I know that drains my battery, and that's another thing. Bring a battery pack, especially if you're using your phone a lot. If you're bringing a camera and you're using a camera a lot, bring extra camera batteries. Obviously, there's places to charge, I'm sure, your phone and stuff, but you know, do whatever is best for you. You know, just remember to do, you know, bring your charger, bring extra batteries, anything like that that you might need to document your trip or document your day at the park. So, all right, I'll be right back. Next break. Hi guys, I am back. I'm actually sitting on my deck. It's a really, really nice morning for the 1st of September. I have my Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So I think I'm going to do a video of a Florida planning after this video. Just if you want to book a Florida vacation, how do you go about doing it? There's so many different ways. What I'm doing, what we're doing, where we're going, the best way to get tickets, just FYI stuff. So stay tuned for that. And so today, all right, we are going back to Food and Wine right now. So there's a thing I found on the internet that has breakdown of food and wines by country. So I just want to give you guys a couple of ideas of what you are going to get. And then, like I said, I'll try and find some pictures online or pictures I have in my past videos of the different food. My favorite, I think it's still here, is in Canada, and you wouldn't think Canada would be serving this, but why not, right? Is their filet mignon, but it's not just filet mignon. It's got like the sauce on it. I'm trying to find it. Is this by alphabetical order? Possibly. Oh, there's a Festival Center wine shop. You can buy wine. And they have different cured meats and artisan breads, and ooh, a Bloody Mary seafood cocktail, shrimp cocktail, and that sounds really good. All right, I think this is in alphabetical order. Canada, here we go. No, it's cut off. Hold on. All right, so their beer is a Moosehead Radler of lager infused with grapefruit, grape, lemon juice, and then where's their food? Oh, here it is. Do they have it? Oh no, I don't see it. Usually, well, they're braised beef stroganoff with tiny noodles, wild mushroom, and Borson garlic with fine herb cheese sauce. Now that sounds really good. But there's other stuff here too. So Hawaii is in here, which Hawaii's not a country, but okay. Oh, they have, we tried this one year too, the pork sliders. So it's a Kahlua pork slider with sweet and sour Dole pineapple chutney and spiced mayonnaise. Griddled tuna tataki with seaweed salad, pickled cucumbers, and wasabi cream. And they have teriyaki glazed spam if you want to try that. Not for me, but see what I mean though? Like, my boyfriend's gonna want to try the sliders. He loved the sliders last time. I want to try the tuna tataki. So we might get one of each and split it. If it was a country where we just like one thing, we'll get the one thing and then split that. And you know, obviously it's gonna add up. That's another thing. They have like what they're called gift cards. So you could put a certain amount of money if you're on a budget and say you only want to spend $50 or $100. You can put that on a card. It comes on your wrist. It's like a bracelet thing with a card. So as you go up to a kiosk, you can just swipe your card and you get your food. And then you don't have to fumble around with cash or a credit card or something. I don't even know if they take credit cards at the kiosk. I'm sure they do, but I see a lot of people do that though with the gift cards. So that I think you can get near the entrance in one of the pavilion buildings. So just keep an eye out on that. Another thing you want to do is get what's called a it's like a passport of the world or something like that. And it has each country and it's like a little booklet. It's free, I think. And what each country is serving for food. Then in the back, it has little stickers. So as you enter each country and eat the food, you can put a little sticker on it, and, over which food or drink you ate. So, but it does get expensive, so just kind of pick and choose what you want. And that's why we split a lot of things, not only just not to get full, but to save on money too. So, yeah, enjoy yourself. Take your time, take breaks. Definitely go in air conditioning. It does get hot. And some of the other, there's maps of the Epcot park, and you can see where all the countries are, so you can kind of gauge and plan out which direction you want to go. Because once you get past the ball, which is Spaceship Earth, is it Spaceship Earth? And yeah, I think so. You can go past this big fountain, and then you can go right or left. Once you get into, like, you head straight towards the water, that's the countries. That's all the different countries. So you want to choose right or left. Last time we went right, so maybe this year we'll go left and work your way around. So definitely let me know if you've done this before. What were your favorite countries? What's your favorite food? If you're going this year, what are you looking forward to eating? And if you have any questions, if I missed something, definitely put a comment below. I will answer all your questions. And have a great time at Food and Wine. And I'd love to hear what you think. So with that, I'm going to head off and finish my coffee and start my day. And I hope you guys have a great Labor Day weekend. I will talk to you soon.